So, Denzel, does this open week come at the right time, or do you want to be out there still keeping up with the momentum?
I believe it definitely came at the right time because we're about to have a lot of time to prepare for Penn State this week. So all our focus is going to be on it.
Is there like a different vibe in practice not having a game sitting there on Saturday? I mean, are there any motivation problems or anything? Does it feel different?
Yeah, it's definitely different. A lot of motivation because obviously they beat us last year. So we're going in motivated, definitely.
When you see this defense and what you did last week against Nebraska, when you have an off week like this and then you have big games coming up, how do you mentally prepare yourself for what you're about to go into in this second part of the season?
Just really knowing our opponent and knowing that they're undefeated and knowing we got to give our best shot to win this game.
And how much, I mean, you don't have to tell me everything in practice, but are you practicing now for Penn State, or are you going to hit Penn State next week?
Yeah, we're definitely taking advantage of this bye weekend. We're starting now to prepare for Penn State.
Is there anything, last year's loss was tough. Everybody knew that, and you look at what happened, but I don't want to say you guys aren't talking revenge, but has there been a lot of talk about how much you guys are looking forward to this game to prove what you guys are doing?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of hype going into the game, and like I said, we're definitely motivated to get ready and play this game.
I know you have a lot of film to look at in terms of being ready for your games, but how much do you sneak a peek at what like Marshawn or Darion are doing? How much do you talk to them?
Yeah, I talk to them like on an everyday basis. Marshawn, he just had a real good game last week. I talk to him every day.
And what kind of messages do they give you? I mean, is it like little pointers or just life?
Yeah, just tell me to stay focused and keep working on my technique.
What would you point to as the main reasons for improvement in the defensive backfield, particularly?
Well, I would say definitely experience, just getting a couple games under our belt and becoming more comfortable.
Denzel, I asked Coach Schiano when they recruit corners here, it's difficult because they ask you guys to play so much man coverage. When they were recruiting you, did you kind of have a sense what you were going to be asked to do here, specifically here?
Yeah, they told me coming in that we're going to play press man to man. I didn't know the extent of it, that'd be as much, but I enjoy it though. I like playing press man to man a lot.
Not everybody likes doing this thing. This isn't suited everyone. Why do you like it?
Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody, but it's just something because in high school I also played man to man, so it's just something I was comfortable with coming into college.
Do you kind of like that role as a corner, knowing that there's going to be so much pressure on you pretty much every on?
Yeah, I definitely enjoy being out there on the island, just knowing it's you versus the other man.
What's different in your team's preparation for right now for Penn State than in the previous weeks? Does it feel any different at all?
It's not really a difference. We're just putting our laser-like focus just on Penn State. All our focus is there getting ready to win this game.
Is there any difference at all considering you have 2 weeks instead of 1?
Say that again?
Is there any difference for you having 2 weeks instead of 1?
Give us more time to prepare.
Like, what does that offer you? Like, when you have more time to prepare, what are you doing in that time?
Just watching a lot of film and practicing.
When Kendall came in, he hadn't played a lot of football. He played a year at Blinn, and then he redshirted the year before that. What kind of growth have you seen in him from fall camp to where he's at right now?
Yeah, he's definitely improved from the first game, technique-wise, and he's been playing pretty good.
I mean, he got hit with a PI. We talked about the validity of it or whatever. But how do you? Does he get frustrated with it? Do you have to, as one of the older guys, have to get to him and tell him, to have that short memory?
Yeah, that's a part of the game. You'll get PIs, and some calls may not go your way, but as a corner, you just got to be able to snap it clear.
Another name that they've mentioned a lot is Jeffrey Okuda. How's he coming along in your opinion?
Jeffrey's going to be a great player. Great player.
Why is that?
Just his skill set and what he's able to do, especially at a young age as a freshman coming in and playing. So he's going to be a great player.
Denzel, how much have y'all drilled on the proper? You've probably been asked this, but on the targeting aspect of things, and obviously, did you actually get an apology from the big team yourself, or did they just pass it along?
Yeah, my coaches told me they passed it along and told me that it wasn't actually a target.
Yeah, but that didn't stop the tears from falling, right, when you were leaving the field? I mean, how tough was that?
It was tough because it was also earlier in the game, so I wasn't able to help my team like I could have. But I was still happy that I was able to play the next game against Nebraska.
So what do you understand personally? What do you understand by targeting? Don't hit a guy with your head?
Yeah, don't hit a guy with the crown of your helmet, and don't go to head to head, obviously, and kind of hit him from like the shoulders and lower.
And how often do y'all talk about that? Coach Schiano says y'all bring it up quite often.
Yeah, quite often. They definitely put an emphasis on it here, not to hit high.
And lesson, what have you guys developed over the last several weeks, though? Because the team had to scramble. Obviously, y'all weren't playing the New England Patriots. He had to scramble without you and Damon, at one point there 2 weeks ago, and then last week, first half against football. How is that, you think, help the team in some respects? Kendall getting to play more, things like that.
Yeah, like you said, other guys having the ability to play more, so just experience some time on the field.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Denzel, what's the bye week going to do for you? Does it give you time to relax, kind of recuperate? What does it do for you?
We're going to rest, but also give us more time to prepare for Penn State.
What's it like? I mean, it's a grind on your body. Is it that kind of time just to heal up and?
Oh yeah, the coaches, they're doing a good job of giving us time off and then locking back in and getting our work done.